Yeah.
Hey guys, Nathaniel here, and today I'm bringing you a review for the A24 film, The Souvenir, directed by Joanna Hogg, starring Tom Burke, Honor Swinton-Byrne, and Tilda Swinton. Now, I know this movie came out in May, but to be honest with you, I'm sure none of you have even saw it or even heard of it, because I had to go to this art house theater in New York. It's actually the Landmark on 57 West, and it's a really, really nice theater. I highly recommend it. I was definitely anticipating this movie a lot after hearing all the buzz that came out about it after Sundance. And it is really good. I didn't quite love it as much as everybody else, but it is an exquisitely made film. I haven't seen anything from Joanna Hogg before, but man, this is a filmmaker at the top of her craft. And it's really, I'd say it's one of the best directed movies of the year, without a doubt. The shot selection is insanely good. The whole film is exquisitely shot, and everything in the frame is meticulously placed. So your eye is drawn to what the director wants you to see. And it's really, really interesting because in a way this serves as a memoir of sorts. Of course, not a completely factual one, and also kind of using film as a vessel to propel these sensibilities. Now, before I get too far into this review, I can't go without talking about the actors in this cast. Honor Swinton-Byrne, look, I know not all the time just because you have a parent that acts means you can do it yourself, but she is a revelation. I mean, the nuance she brings to this character, the emotional vulnerability, it's so palpable and so real. It's really unbelievable how this is her first leading role, and she brings all of this to the table. It really is one of the best performances of the year, and I really can't wait to see if she picks up an Indie Spirit nom, or probably not an Oscar nomination, but hey, one can dream, right? Also, Tom Burke is really great as her boyfriend, because this is a very relationship-oriented film, kind of in the vein of Phantom Thread a little bit. Also, of course, it's like Tilda Swinton's actually playing her mom in the movie, and she's great as always, but really, I would have loved to see her more in the film. She kind of pops in and out, but it's never really 100% there. But still, it was nice to see her nonetheless. That's another thing. This movie's pretty meta. In the way it deals with its themes, and also like the fact that it's kind of self-referential in a way. I mean, you got Honor Swinton-Byrne playing the daughter, and Tilda Swinton's the mom, so that right there is pretty knowing within itself if you know anything about film and actors and stuff. But really, I was sitting in the theater with my friend, and they were talking about they were having these intimate conversations and very thought-provoking ones, and I said, these are the themes of the movie. And sure enough, those are the themes of the movie. But it doesn't do it in a way that it takes away from the film as a whole. It actually kind of adds to it. And I think this film is pretty affecting. It's one that slowly builds, and I liked some of that 100% because it gives you time to breathe and spend time with these characters and get to know them. But on the downside, this movie was only 2 hours, and it felt like 2.5. It's a weird case where it's like, I don't know what they would cut out, but at the same time, it's like, it just kind of drags. But really, I can't really knock it that much. It's still a really, really good movie. And I'm glad I saw it. The relationship, the way it builds, is very spectacular, and it is engrossing a lot of the time. And as I said, a lot of that has to do with the direction and the cinematography. It's an exquisitely made film, and I can't wait to see if it gets any nominations at the Oscars. So what am I going to give The Souvenir out of 10 stars? I think I'm going to give it an 8. As I said, it drags for like 20 or 30 minutes, so it's not something that I'm going to revisit a lot of the time. But it's still a really good movie, and if you're really into film, I definitely would tell you guys to check this one out. Because it's not for the casual movie audience, but hey, if you really respect film and you respect independent filmmaking, then this is one to support if it's still around. Alright guys, so if you've seen The Souvenir, comment down below, let me know what you thought of it. And as always, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back at you with more videos. Take care, guys.